I'm heading to a place now to get food, to a place called Banh Mi Hyunh Hoa. I think I'm saying that right. Banh Mi Hyunh Hoa. It's the famous banh mi where they just like load up the banh mi like crazy. I think this is also the what's colloquially called as the lesbian banh mi, because it was owned by a couple that broke up. Well, let me back up a little bit. It was owned by a couple and they had the most famous banh mi shop, and then they broke up and they split up and they both opened up individual banh mi spots, which both became the top 2 famous spots in Saigon. All right, now we're talking. This is the traffic people are talking about. Look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way intersection. Look at this. This is a little crazy. I still think I could hang. I'm not 100% sure. I think I can. But this is a 6-way intersection. Now, is it scarier on a bike or is it scarier walking? Let's find out. If I could hang on foot, then I think I could hang. Actually, it's not that hard because there's lights. It's not like a free-for-all. So it does stop at some point. It's not that bad. We got some crazy intersections in Da Nang that don't have lights. We're not intersections, roundabouts. So there's plenty of roundabouts in Da Nang where you just have to kind of YOLO it. See, look, green light. Easy peasy, and everybody stops for you. See, Saigon's easy. This actually smells really good. It's coconut rice. Wow. I just see a huge line of helmets. It's gotta be all shoppy. Wait, maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe I should have just ordered it off of Grab and ate it at the hotel. That might have been easier. Oh my gosh. Oh, they might have a separate area. I think this section is just for delivery, and then that section is for waiting in line. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Banh Mi Hyunh Hoa. And same thing here, Banh Mi Hyunh Hoa. Yeah, I think this is the line you wait in, and that's all the Grab drivers. Man, poor Grab drivers. Imagine being a delivery driver and you still have to wait in line.
And then about 5 years driver.
Oh, it keeps going. It keeps going. The line is so long, it takes you to another banh mi spot. Why don't we just turn around and eat this one instead? Everybody in line, turn around. There's a banh mi right here. All right, well, it's 4:30 right now. Let's see how long it takes to get to the front of this line. I'm seriously considering just ordering Grab. Let me see how much it costs on Grab. All right, so here it is on Grab. Maybe you have to get a combo. Combo with a banh mi plus a Coke is 83,000. I wonder if I could literally order it and just wait in the shade, and then someone will bring it over when it's ready. And maybe there's discounts too. Oh my gosh, so many discounts. It's probably cheaper to just order it on Grab. 88,000 including delivery. I'm gonna wait in line just for the experience. It's part of the experience. It's pretty cool. You can't even like customize your banh mi's. You can just order by number. So you 1 through 10. I don't think it's like a discount either. It's just they're doing the math for you. So about 20 minutes to get to the front, almost to the front. So this is crazy. I had to stand in this line, and that's the line to order. And now I have to stand in this line, and this is the line to pick up. So they're making banh mi's as fast as they can, but there's a separate line to order and pick up. And now that I've ordered, I get this receipt, stand here, and now I gotta wait for this line. Whew. The Grab and Shopee line is still ridiculously long. It's so crazy. I think I'm just gonna go back to the hotel and eat it there. And I'll probably get a drink there too, because the drinks are free at the hotel. Almost there. It's kind of misleading because some of these people in line order like 10 banh mi's. So it takes a lot longer than it seems it would. But they got a shrink wrapper. I wonder if people are taking them in their suitcases. They'll actually like vacuum seal it. Look at all the ones in the back, they're vacuum sealed. Yeah, not sure what's going on. They've got like 50 banh mi's vacuum sealed in the back there, in that bucket. And the line hasn't moved in a really long time. I wonder if someone actually ordered like 50 of them. Oh, they're just getting theirs now. All right, I think I'm next. Xin chào một cái. Yeah, that's mine. That's the best one. You can tell. Oh yeah. Woo! We did it. Alright, Banh Mi has been secured. This line got even longer. I want to show you guys how long this line is, but I gotta get through. Gotta cross the street here first. Slip by here. Check out how long this line got. Even crazier. I think I waited like 45 to 50 minutes. What time is it? Oh my gosh, yeah, I waited 50 minutes. I think these guys are gonna have to wait like an hour and a half. Whew. I don't know what happened. It seemed like progress was being made, and then right when I got to the front, it just kind of stalled for like a good 20-25 minutes. I think maybe somebody ordered like 50 of them. They were vacuum sealing a bunch of banh mi's. Mine isn't vacuum sealed. I'm gonna call it Grab. Xin chào, ở đây Bros Milk Tea. Bros Milk Tea. That's my guy right here. Xin lỗi, David Park. David Park. Yeah, 10 David Park. There's like 500 Grab drivers here. I couldn't find my guy. I found my guy. He's right here. I mean, I pretty much never take a Grab bike when I'm in Da Nang because the price is pretty similar. It's the difference between paying like $1 versus like $1.50. Well, we're gonna get a little crazy. Woo. But here, I've heard from a lot of people that a lot of times it's faster to take a Grab bike than a Grab car because of all the traffic, and a bike can weave in between traffic. See, if I was in a car, I'd be stuck right here. But we're just slipping through. Here's that famous church. That was a close call. Okay. Okay. Going you. Okay. Come on. You dropped me off at the wrong place, but it's okay. It's one street down. I think I got kind of confused. Actually, I don't even know if I'm confused. Let me double check. That was an ab workout. Usually I got a weak core. So I usually use my hands to hold onto the bike, but I got all my bags in this hand, and I have the camera in this hand, so I have to just hang on with my abs. Let me give this guy a tip. That was a lot of driving for like 50 cents. Gotta give him at least $1. All right, where am I? Wait, he's not even close. That's like a block and a half off. Maybe I should have waited before I gave him that tip. It's all good. He was chill. He waited for me so long, so I felt bad. I couldn't find him because it doesn't say the color of the bike, and in the picture it was a white bike. So I was looking for a white Honda, but it wasn't a white Honda. It was like blue or something. Yeah, he waited for me a long time, and time is money when it comes to Grab. Whew. And he didn't like complain or anything. You know, some countries you'll have cab drivers that kind of give you attitude if you take too long or they can't find you or anything like that, but super nice, super chill. All right, let's see what they got. I'm gonna go through this. Peach tea with chia seeds. It's pretty heavy. That first bite was like purely pork floss. Actually lives up to the hype. It's actually really, really good. Look at this. They basically hollow out the banh mi. don't know if they hollow it out, they just like smush it. But this thing is like completely packed. We got sausage, we got another kind of sausage, we got 3 kinds of sausages. We have the pate, we have the pork floss. Got dried onions in there, we're gonna put some cucumbers. Wow, it's already packed, so I'm gonna pack it even more. Was it worth the wait? 100%. You guys know I hate waiting for anything. Wow, lives up to the hype. Oh man, that was actually delicious, but I think the portion was too big. Like next time I'm here, if I get that again and I'm with somebody, I think I just split it half-half. Because it's a lot of food. You want to try a lot of food while you're here in Vietnam, so that thing was like, that had to be 1,000 calories. It had to be. I'm back up and back at it again. To be honest, I fell asleep. I laid down to rest my eyes for like 2 seconds and I ended up sleeping for like an hour and a half. I'm only on like 4 hours of sleep. I went to sleep last night at like, I don't know, 2, 3 a.m. and I had to wake up for my flight super early today at like 6 a.m. So I'm pretty tired. I'm heading to Vien walking street. It's always kind of weird for me to go to these like nightlife places because I don't drink. So I go to these places, I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Actually, I'm not gonna get fruit juice here because it looks good, smoothies and fruit juice, but maybe they'll have fruit juice at Vien walking street. Because again, I don't drink, so I don't know what you're supposed to do at these things if you don't drink and just walk around like a weirdo. But I do want to see it still. A lot of nightlife things, it's kind of, you know, it's not really supposed to be a solo activity. You're supposed to go to group of friends. But you guys are with me, so we'll call this a group activity. Check this place out. I actually had this place on my map. It's a Banh Mi place. Banh Mi Hyunh Hoa 94. I actually want to come here maybe for breakfast tomorrow and get some steak and eggs. It's only like 2 blocks away from the hotel. I honestly think that I can spend like 2-3 weeks going out all day in every single district and still not be able to see everything. This is such a short trip and I'm trying to fit like so many different districts. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to explore too many districts because I feel like I'm barely scratching the surface on District 1 and I'm leaving tomorrow night. This is like such a short trip. I must have just passed like Massage Street because every single person was like, massage, get a massage. Excuse me, sir. Where am I? Am I on the right street? I am not on the right street. I gotta go down one more street. Gosh, Saigon seems so fun. Feels like it's a daytime city, it's a nighttime city, it's a weekend city. There's like always stuff to do. There's always people out. There's so much energy. I know this is the thing that a lot of people say they don't like about Saigon, but this actually is the thing that I love about big cities. It's the hustle and bustle. Wow, this is a busy intersection. I think this is it. This is the main street here, and if you go diagonally right there, that's the walking street. Looks like a lot of people are heading over there. It is a Sunday night, so I don't know if Sunday night is like a party night. I feel like people are at work in the morning, but we'll find out. All right, it's green. That means you can walk, but still be careful because these cars don't care that it's green. It's a suggestion. Okay, so I guess it technically starts right here. Va Di Ba Bui Vien walking street. Woo! Oh my god, look at these doggies. Just crazy. Definitely a lot of solicitation, definitely a lot of people trying to pull you in to their spot. There are some ladies looking for paid friendship, let's say, and some dancing going on. So I'm gonna walk through this area extra fast so I don't get in trouble with Kim. But somebody's daughter is dancing outside on that stage, on all these stages. And somebody's son. I'm gonna walk right here. Yeah, this thing actually just keeps going. I thought it was just gonna be like a block. Keeps going and going and going. This is all beer, beer, beer. No one's got coffee this late at night, right? I mean, some of this stuff is pretty cool. I mean, this is a sports bar with a live band. That's pretty cool. The end is near. I can see the sign. I can see the light. I'm trying to escape. Okay, that was a little crazy. I mean, the vibe is pretty, it's interesting. Like, it's definitely really exciting. This is the exit. We survived. We survived. And there's a pharmacy right here in case you're traumatized and you need some medical attention. That's so funny. So that's Mohan. He's a friend from Da Nang. And he just like walked up to me in the middle of the street. He's like, hello, sir. I was like, what the fuck? He scared me. Yeah, he's a friend from Da Nang. Coincidentally, he's here also for the weekend just to explore it for the first time. And I'm here for the weekend just to explore it for the first time. So the same situation, but that's such a funny coincidence. But let's talk about Pho Đi Ba. Vien. Oh man, I mean, it's definitely energy. It's definitely energy, and I think it would be really fun if you come with like a group of friends. It's like 50% half-naked girls and half-naked guys dancing on podiums at the front, and then people like very aggressively trying to like pull you in. They're all bars, right? So I don't drink, but it's also not really my thing. There were a handful of spots that I thought looked really cool. They were mostly like sports bars. Some places had live music. Those seemed like it was like a really cool vibe, but you have to kind of wade through all the people trying to pull you into the kind of like more seedy bars. Oh, what's this guy doing? Yeah, you kind of have to like dodge them all first before you can find those. Oh man, there's definitely a lot of, how do I say this diplomatically? Age gap, phenotype gap, pairs of people walking around. If you know, you know. And as I mentioned before, at the beginning of the streets, there's definitely a handful of companions for a fee. Yeah, it's like 8:30 p.m., but I'm gonna go get another coffee. I'm gonna get egg coffee. I haven't had an egg coffee since I landed in Da Nang a year ago. The first time I visited Da Nang, I had it in Hoi An. I'm gonna head to a place that a friend recommended called Egg Yolk. Look, this is so interesting. I know that bikes get stolen in Da Nang, but not that often, but I do know that it's a lot more common in Ho Chi Minh City. These guys locked up their bikes, so they chained these all together. So if you want to steal them, you have to like pick up all 5 of them at the same time, which is not easy. This is the vibe that I love in Vietnam, no matter the city. You got a coffee shop right here, So station. And at night, you got everyone just posted up on the sidewalk, chilling, vibing, having a good time. We're back at this mega roundabout. I think I came to this roundabout 4 times today. This is my 4th time today. All right, let's lead the way. Let's lead the way. People are stuck. The tourists are stuck. Look at that. I came all the way from Da Nang to help the tourists cross the street in Ho Chi Minh City. I mean, do you guys feel it through the video? Like, I feel energized. It's a fun city. There's a spot right here. It's called Egg Yolk. I didn't realize how far it actually was. It was like a 25-minute walk. Một ly cà phê trắng.
You want hot or cold?
I'll have it cold. I've never had iced egg coffee. Cool, here it is. I gotta talk loud because we have the most recognizable artist singing in the background right now. It's gonna get copy strike, but we got the egg up top. I love this glass. The coffee, it looks like some, is that condensed milk at the bottom? We'll find out. And a little bit extra coffee on the side to wash it all down. Delicious. Ice might be better than hot, but it's a straight up dessert. Tastes like a melted custard with a latte. It's actually so good. I think it might be better than the ones I've had in Hoi An. 10 out of 10. I am actually exhausted and every bone in my body is telling me to call it quits. But I only have 2 days in Ho Chi Minh, so I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna make one more stop for today. It's about 9:15 right now. I'm gonna go back to the Nguyen Street and see what the nightlife there is like. I was there during the daytime. You saw they were setting up for like an event or a concert. Maybe that's going on right now. Or maybe there's a completely different thing going on, but I know there's like bars and nightlife and things to do there too, so I'm gonna walk down that street and then that'll probably be the last thing for today. But I just called another Grab scooter and we're gonna head over there. Alright. Right. This time I'm not holding a bunch of bags, so this scooter ride is a lot easier. Woo! Another fun scooter ride. Look at all the scooters parked here. This is crazy. So I guess this is a poppin' spot late at night. Look at all of these scooters. Look at this. It's just like a sea of scooters. We're going that way, back to that street. But everywhere you look at this, scooters. I can already hear it. There's something going on. There's some event. I'm already glad that I came instead of falling asleep. This is where it all started this morning. There's the apartment cafes all lit up at night. Let's see what's going on. Of course there's karaoke, that's always going on. So it looks like they shut this road off. So this was a driving street. Cool, so all of this turned into a walking street at night. I don't know if this is every day or if it's just because it's the weekend. It is a Sunday. But yeah, whatever they were setting up for, I don't think that's going on, but this is fun. This is a little bit more of a family-friendly vibe than Vien. A lot of kids running around, having fun, toys, vendors. Yeah, if you're coming here with a family, skip Vien and come here instead. Jin Hui. This is wholesome fun for whole family. I mean, I feel like we're near the end, but I see people still walking, so maybe I'll keep walking all the way over to the river, and then I'll turn around and I'll come to the other side. Wow, the cafe actually looks really nice, lit up at night. I mean, it's not even just this walking street. Every street that comes off of the walking street is completely packed with scooters. And there's a fruit juice place right there, Nikep Chai Kai. And like, all of these cafes are just completely full. The sidewalks are just covered with these lawn chairs, and it's just completely packed. You're gonna get lost. Look at all of his brothers are over there. Come on, little one. Oh, there's New Year decorations on this side too. There's Tet decorations on this side. I see a snake. Last time we walked all the way that way, where we saw the Ho Chi Minh statue. And that's also where we saw the decorations for Tet. We have them here as well. Oh, this is cool. I love how the snake has the hat, the cone hat. Chúc mừng năm mới. Wow, this is a busy street. I like how people like to hang out on the busy street. I guess Vietnamese people just like the energy and the chaos as well, as much as I do. Like everyone just posting up, like right along the street. Obviously the fumes aren't great, but you can't argue with the energy. All right, let's loop around and go back up. This is really great. I love cities that have kind of like, almost like a town square or like these like no car areas where kids can just run around. Right, in so many cities it's so hard to figure out what to do with your kids. But look at all these kids just like running around, playing with bubbles, playing on their little trikes, right? It's this whole idea of the third place. You just come here and sit. You can buy something if you want to. You don't have to, right? It's completely free. Like places like this really feel like it's what gives a city like its soul, you know, its personality. Look at these guys. They're pretty good. Look at the doggies. These are the same doggies from before. They're just roaming around. I think it's this guy's dogs. Such good dogs. That one keeps getting lost. This one's gonna keep getting lost. We're back here at the apartment cafe where it all started today. I'm just soaking it all in. I'm really having a lot of fun here in Ho Chi Minh City. This is definitely my vibe. Obviously, I've only been to one district. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go to District 2 and just walk around the whole area. I'm gonna have my really heavy backpack with me the whole time, so it might be a little difficult. I might have to take breaks, but District 2 is the plan tomorrow. But I think for tonight, I think I'm gonna call it. I know this was a long one. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I'll probably break this up into 2 parts, but tomorrow, District 2. Stay tuned. Peace out from Ho Chi Minh City.